Thank you, Manisha. Welcome to Like a Radio and Like a Gold. Nice to have you.
Thank you, Ruby. Thank you for having me.
Last time we met was you came into our studios and you were interviewed by Bali Brahmbhatt. I don't know if you remember.
I do remember.
So I was on taking your pictures and videos while he was interviewing you. So we had fun then, but you know, that's like before COVID. Now we're getting another film of yours being released, India Sweets and Spices. When I first saw the name, I thought, ye koi mithai ki dukaan hai or something. But then I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer and I said, whoa, powerful. I mean, Manisha, I've always seen you in powerful roles. Chahe wo, 1942's Love Story ho, ya Khamoshi ho, ya any of the other ones that you've done, so many wonderful movies. And then now to see you in this, which is actually very heartbreaking and warming to see the trailer, because in the UK, obviously, it's being released this week. So tell us your experience and tell us about India Sweet and Spices.
Yeah, basically, Ruby, this is an American production, and when the producer gave me the script, I just fell in love with it. I just could see the potential, of this film. And then these are the people who made Crazy Rich Asian, same producers. And so I felt they'll do justice to the role, to the script. Yeah. And I love the role. I really love the role because there's a beautiful arc to Sheila's character. She seemed very superficial and very much into having a perfect image about herself, yet her life is a bit broken and she's hiding that under a smile and pretending everything is hunky-dory. Whereas the daughter who comes in for a summer break sees this thing that her parents are portraying is all not that great. And then she realizes, she discovers her mother's past. And that's when the whole plot reveals that, Sheila had a different dimension to her character, and that she had become this person and she's not. And so how a daughter encouraged a mother to take the right decisions. So
and sometimes that's really hard when your child tells you you're doing wrong. It's too painful, right? I mean, you might have experienced your parents. You've said something, and they would be like, "Whoa, how can me do that? I'm wrong." It's a tough thing for a parent.
Absolutely. I think, but when the children make sense, at the end of the day, parents are compelled to listen to the children.
Yeah.
But yes, initially, it's the parent who know it all, and it's difficult to listen, a child telling you that you're wrong.
Yeah. I mean, obviously this is portraying an Asian family in New Jersey, and you can see all the aunties that want to just gossip and see ke aapka bad gaya, aapka wazan ghat gaya, who are you marrying, when should we get our clothes made, which is quite normal in Asian households. But why do you think we portray this fake image? That why do we have to do it? Is it just to show off, or you think it's because we're in this culture where we have to do it?
I think that's the whole thing. Sometimes I don't know why, but I can only imagine that every generation kind of evolves to a better people, and they learn from the parents' mistake and they don't do that.
Yeah.
But that's the reason my director had some experience of this, and she kind of wrote the script, and so obviously, I don't know the reason, but I can tell you what Sheila thinks. I can tell you why she basically is broken down, and she is there. You will see in the movie the reasons why she becomes like that. Yeah. And she kind of gives in to, okay, if this is the way of the life is, maybe I was wrong back then. Maybe my parents were right. I should be like this kind of a person. So she she kind of gives in to that norms, and she thinks this is what happiness is, and this is where she'll find her perfect home, and all
Mm.
that. So in the illusion of all that, she's living, but she's also denying the fact that she's terribly unhappy.
Yeah, yeah. I think sometimes, when you get a movie like this, it's important in the sense that Asians or females should realize that, life isn't always about just giving and sacrificing your life to somebody if you're unhappy. Why should you be unhappy? And you're absolutely right. With the generation, evolving, they won't take that stance. They will be like,
No,
I'm unhappy.
I'm
And
glad they don't.
which is good, because why should unhappy in your life? So which is absolutely, and films like this, do you think that they actually help women realize that, okay, I need to take a stance now?
Absolutely, I think that's the whole point. And um, it's good to understand that the facade people can see, and that's not the only way to be, and there are better ways to be. And being true to yourself, being honest to yourself, and walking along the path. And if you really have a great husband, rather than portraying I have a perfect husband, which he's not,
Yeah.
um, he will support you.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to compromise. You don't really need to have this perfect image, and because what really matters is how happy you truly are.
Yeah, and Adil Hussain is a wonderful actor, and he plays the
Yes.
part of husband. When I saw the trailer, it kind of reminded me a little bit of English to English as well, the way he was treating his wife, Sri Devi, then the late Sri Devi, and then suddenly here as well, he's doing whatever he is doing, but you're tolerating it, and it's great working with big actors, and even like Sophia Ali and Risha, big stars there in America. So overall, do you find that the younger generation you're working with were also telling you, "Oh, Manisha, you should do it this way or this way"? Do you find that? And if you do you find it offensive?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. In fact, I'm open to listening to people, first of all. And I'm, to be very honest, I learn from a younger generation. I'm constantly watching how diligent they are, how hardworking they are. And, there are certain things that we probably, our generation did right, but there's so many things is there to watch and learn and try to get that. Even in my work area, when I see younger performers doing excellent work, so natural, so with it, I have full of admiration. I don't know
Yeah,
if I can do that or not, but I would try to do that. So there you go. I mean, there's no harm in breaking the barriers,
yeah.
and trying to grow from whichever space you're in.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's wonderful that there's so much
I
emotion.
also want to do comment on Adil Hussain. He's a phenomenal actor, and I was watching him perform in a couple of scenes, and I say, wow, he's so natural. He's effortless,
Yeah.
and I had great actors in this film. All of them hardworking. In fact, in my first reading of the table reading, I just realized, my God, I better buck up. So, yeah.
I mean, that's so humble of you, of you to think like that. Such a big actress like yourself. I just want to slightly touch upon, if I'm allowed to. Feel free to say no, but obviously, what you went through with your illness, everybody knows about. Does that change the way you think now? Do you find that you're grounded before anyway, from all the interviews and when I met you as well, but do you find things are just important and not important in life now?
Absolutely. I think this, going through what I've gone through gives you clarity on what is essential and what is not.
Yeah.
And I focus on what is essential. And it's like, it gives you clarity. It gives you the kind of life you want to lead. on, and it's like you learn to prioritize the things that are really, really important to you.
Yeah.
So many things, we take it for granted.
Yeah.
And it makes you really, you're humbled, you're grateful, it's to get this life is, it's huge. And to get second chance to life is huge. I mean, huge, I would say, if there's a word. Yeah.
It's so true. One of the scenes very finely is when you said, "Bal katwali hai," you say you're saying to your daughter, and it reminded me of my mom when I like highlighted mine. She goes, "Highlight karwa liya bal ko," and even then I was like married by then, right? But she's still saying it as if I committed a crime. Right, for parents to do things.
There you go. There you go. You'll find many moments in the film that say, "Oh, that's me. That happened."
It's so real, and real films relate to people, and people then like enjoy it. I mean, you've got a review on The Guardian as well, in the Guardian newspaper here in the UK. So which is a big thing. So I wish you all the luck and all the success. I hope we can see you again in our studios, and I hope we can see you in many more movies as well, because you are an ace actress. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Take care and good luck with your movie.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.